Have you ever just wished you could quiet the constant noise inside your own head? Well, that's really the promise of Raja Yoga. It's a spiritual system people call the royal path. And it's not because it's for kings or anything, but because it teaches you to find sovereignty over your own mind. And that leads to a deep, unshakable inner peace.
And this is the fundamental question it all starts with, isn't it? We all have that mental chatter, right? In yoga, they call them chitta vrittis, those constant ups and downs of the mind. This path offers a real, structured system to navigate all that inner noise and finally find a sense of control.
And there's such a powerful reason it's called the royal path. The goal here is inner sovereignty. I mean, think about that for a second. We're not talking about controlling what's happening out there in the world, but gaining true command over your own inner world. That, right there, is the ultimate form of freedom.
Okay, so on any big journey like this, you absolutely need a guide you can trust. So let's meet the mentor for this path. Your guide is Guru Muhammad Hijazi, and with over 25 years of experience, he is so much more than just a certified teacher. He's a spiritual leader whose life's work is really dedicated to one thing: helping people connect with their own deep inner potential.
Now, you might be looking at the name and wondering, what's the H all about? Well, this is a really crucial detail. Guru Hijazi has thoughtfully and carefully modified the practice to make sure it's completely aligned with Islamic principles. This makes this powerful path both accessible and harmonious for his community.
So, with our guide in place, what's the map we'll be using on this journey? The entire practice is structured around a classic, time-tested framework for self-mastery. And here it is. This is our map, the classical 8 limbs of yoga. And let me tell you, this isn't just about poses and breathing. It's a complete system that starts with how we deal with the world and ourselves, moves through the body and the breath, and then leads to the deepest states of mental clarity and peace. And this is maybe the most important thing to understand about this path. As it says right here, it's not a step-by-step ladder. You don't master one thing and then move on to the next. No, the whole idea is that you learn to practice them all together as one complete system right from the very beginning.
So, how does this map actually translate into action? Let's take a look, starting with the very foundation of the practice, our ethics.
The entire path is built on a solid ethical foundation, the yamas and niyamas. Before we can even begin to quiet the mind, we have to bring some harmony to our actions and our attitudes. These principles, things like truthfulness and contentment, they create the stable ground that the rest of the practice can stand on.
Next up are the physical postures, or asanas. But the goal here is very specific. This isn't about becoming a gymnast. It's all about preparing the body to sit comfortably, without fidgeting or distractions, creating a stable vessel for the deeper work of meditation.
From the body, we move to the breath with pranayama. And this is one of the most powerful tools you'll learn. Why? Because the breath is literally the bridge between your body and your mind. When you learn to control it, you get a direct handle on regulating your energy and calming your thoughts.
This leads us right into pratyahara, which is the practice of consciously pulling back from that endless stream of sensory input. In our crazy, hyper-connected world, this skill is priceless. It's all about learning to turn your awareness inward, away from all the external noise, to find that quiet space inside.
I love this slide because it shows the next stage of the inner journey perfectly. The practice moves you from dharana, which is that effortful, single-pointed focus, kind of like trying to hold a stone steady in a rushing river, to dhyana, which is true meditation. That's a state of effortless, sustained awareness where you're simply observing the flow of your mind without getting swept away by it.
So, after you put all these pieces together, what's the result? What kind of skills and transformations can you actually expect to see in your own life?
And this isn't just theory. You're going to develop real, tangible skills for life. It all starts with learning to simply observe your thoughts without judgment. That one skill becomes the key to building discipline, overcoming distractions, and ultimately creating a personal spiritual routine that truly supports you long after the course ends.
And all of this leads to the final limb, samadhi. Now, this isn't some mythical, unattainable state. The path prepares you for moments of it, real glimpses of profound unity and peace. It's the direct experience of the spiritual liberation you've been working towards the whole time.
Ultimately, this entire journey brings you right here, to this question. Rajaha Yoga doesn't just hand you a single, dogmatic answer. Instead, it gives you a comprehensive map and a set of powerful tools, leaving you with a framework to explore what self-realization truly means for you.